We're here once again in booth 2535, our friends at VMware, and I'm joined now by Healthcare CTO Frank Neidem. Frank, thanks so much for coming by. Tell us a little bit about all the exciting things that are going on. The crowd, I think, speaks volumes.
Yeah, we've been coming to HIMSS now for 6 years, and this is obviously our most fantastic year. Lots of excitement around vCloud for Healthcare, which we launched last year. Is our definition of the software-defined data center for healthcare. The demo pods are really busy today. Our always-on point-of-care solution always draws a large amount of clinicians. They want to come up, have a tactile feel with what our solutions are. So today we're going to show you 3 things. Our always-on point-of-care solution, where a doctor or nurse or physician can access their data anywhere, whether it be an iPad, a Google Chromebook. We're going to demo to you Care Systems Analytics, a really exciting new solution we came out to really help real-time healthcare, to really get to the bottom of the issue quicker. And finally, our hybrid cloud solution. We really believe that the healthcare cloud will be a hybrid cloud, not a public cloud, not a private. It's going to be a mix of the two. So we're really excited to show you these.
And who's the APOC guru I'll be talking to?
You're going to meet Tisa. Tisa Murdoch, she runs our end user computing group for healthcare. So let's turn it over to her.
Tisa, Frank gave you a big build up. Tell us more about APOC.
Thanks, Ed. What we're demoing today is what we call our VMware always-on point-of-care solution, and it's a major component of the VMware vCloud for Healthcare. And what it does is really solves that last mile in EMR delivery. How does IT provide nonstop access to patient care applications and patient data in this new digitized world?
Well, let's load it up. You've got your hands full of things here. How does it happen?
What I'm going to show is a demonstration of maybe a typical workflow. So a physician could start at home, he could log in using his iPad and access some patient data and information. You can see that this is a really great performance. We're showing a 3D image here. And then say he goes into work and he wants to resume that same desktop session. He takes his ID badge, he can simply tap on it. You can see it's authenticating me, it knows who I am, and it pulls up that same session in state. So again, it really streamlines that workflow, makes it very easy for the clinician to access their applications and data. And also, so these 2 devices are both using PC over IP, which is our transport protocol, but we also have an HTML5 client. So they don't have to log in multiple times, they don't have to remember multiple passwords. We abstract that all from the end user. Again, it's all about ease of use for the end user and ease of manageability for IT.
We're talking about speed, efficiency, direct contact with exactly the information you need exactly when you need it.
Exactly, and availability. So this solution is designed to provide a clinician access to their clinical desktop within a matter of seconds.
Now, Tisa, explain for me, how does this tie into Care System Analytics?
That's a great question, Ed. So I'd like to turn over the presentation now to Drew Kerner, and he's going to walk through Care Systems Analytics, and that's all about how do you manage and monitor this entire infrastructure environment.
All right, Drew, Care Systems Analytics. Tell us a little bit more about it and what it can do for us.
Yeah, so what we're doing here is, this is our enterprise management solution called vCenter Operations Manager. And what we're actually doing is pulling the different EMR metrics into our enterprise management tool. And the goal is to actually have proactive metrics so that we can basically learn the day of the week, time of the week, and basically learn the structure so that we can predictively react to different issues that happen inside of infrastructure. So here we're pulling some metrics from Epic. We plan on building that with some of the other EMR vendors. So we're pulling global references from an Epic system here. Then down here on this dashboard, we're showing that there's an anomaly within this specific workflow, so administrators can click and basically have faster mean time. That's the whole idea too, it's all to get it in one place. So we already have a vision into the infrastructure components, so we'll get storage, server, all those pieces out of the box. What we're now pulling with this Care Systems Analytics project is some of the application metrics. So basically we can go in quickly and see what's going on with this particular value, and again have the administrators see exactly what's going on.
So we're making the jump from Care Systems Analytics over to vCloud Hybrid Service, and I'm joined by Dan Dwyer, who is a vCloud Hybrid Service Specialist, sales specialist to be exact. Dan, tell us a little bit more about integrating all of the elements that we've been talking about here at VMware.
Sure. vCloud Hybrid Service is based off of our software-defined data center. It's essentially your data center for rent. Basically all the same principles that you have with vSphere, the high availability, the extensibility, is built into this infrastructure as a service product offering. The benefit for our existing customers is the fact that they can get the same look and feel as if they're running their on-prem data center in the public cloud. Now all the other tools that you've come across and looked at, the end user computing the care system analytics, all those features can run and run well within this environment. We're API extensible. You can span your networks into our environment, make this a seamless approach to expanding your environment.
I think amateurs and professionals would ask the same question. Is it safe? Is it fast? Is it secure?
Oh, absolutely. The same security protocols that you have on your on-prem templates seamlessly extend into this environment. Performance-wise, we've seen up to 5x times performance on the IOPS based or compared to our competitors in the space. So performance-wise, as good if not better than on-prem, and easy to get your workloads over to the environment. We've got some very good use cases for the environment: dev test, packaged applications, disaster recovery to cloud, so you can use the public cloud as a target for DR without having to build out additional infrastructure. New enterprise applications, build them cloud native in our environment based on the vSphere platform. And then any next-gen applications such as Node Stack, those types of things.
Dan Dwyer, thank you so much for joining us. I guess if you're looking for health IT solutions, VMware is the place to go.